I remember the day very clearly because it was a day that changed my life, Don. I dropped my daughter off for her first ever day in school. And so this 4-year-old I dropped off at school, got in my car, and I drove from where we are to an area of the town called Failsworth. And the man's name was Warren Bates, an eccentric guy, was a miner when he was 12 years old, grew up through the trade unions, Labour Party activist, and of course betrayed by the Labour Party, as so many of the white working class have been betrayed by the Labour Party. Yeah. And he had in front of him, he brought down a carrier bag, an Aldi carrier bag full of files, and those files showed that the council in my town, so whilst I was elsewhere helping safeguard children and protect communities across the country, in the town that raised me, children were being dragged off the streets into what are known as shisha bars. So these are the places where they go and smoke these, the pipes, into shisha bars in broad daylight, where they're being drugged up, raped, and then trafficked.
What age groups?
12, 13. Yeah.
That young.
And I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at this file, and there was another man's name there called Councillor Hughie MacDonald, again, a former councillor, who tried to whistleblow, and he'd been sacked as a consequence of what, of trying to raise what was going on. I knew, by the grace of God, I suppose, looking back on so many coincidences on my journey to get this far, Hughie MacDonald I knew from a past life when I ran a children's centre in the town a long, long time ago. He was a councillor, decent councillor. He was also the most senior magistrate in the town for like 20 years. So he's credible. This is a man who's credible.